Hello, gamers. Do you hear that music? It's Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't played this game, or like properly played this game, in like months. And honestly, I'm probably still not going to be playing it much, but it's time. Time to do 7.1 MSQ. I did grab the quest like 3 months ago, or whatever the fuck it was. So yeah, I did grab the quest. I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's just see. A royal invitation. Okay. Until you all enjoy, with Tuliolo enjoying a period of relative peace, the attendant at the forward cabin suggests you treat yourself to a plate of tacos. Sure, let's go. I believe that is this button. Yes. God, the music. Okay, tacos. Where do Rookavu here. Marketplace. Never finished a Savage here. As you see. 720. It's fine, it's fine. 720 is plenty for the MSQ. I'll probably just... I think Dungeon... No, Dungeon Gear is gonna be mega worse. I guess I could do the... Alliance raid. I did do the Alliance raid. I didn't finish the quest line, but I did do the Alliance raid. I could do that, but whatever. It's MSQ. Ooh, I should, so I can read it. I'm not in a well, quote unquote. I wasn't rushed. I wasn't in a rush when I did the MSQ, but for 7.0, still not in a rush. So I'm actually gonna read it. What did it say? You still have tacos, I hope. You ate so many when you turned 5, you could barely move afterwards. Remember that? No, not really. That was 30 years ago for me. Right. Sorry. It's still strange for me too. Just the other day, you were a little boy clinging to your mother's skirt as you set off for Yasulani, and now you're a man grown with a face full of hair. Even so, I knew you were my son the instant I saw you. We're still family, and you can always rely on me. Relying. That feels like the only thing I'm doing right now. On you and everyone else. I can't even start a fire without assistance at my job. Back in Alexandria, we had Electrope. We needed fire. All I had to do was press a button. Everything was at our fingertips. Here, I'm helpless, a culinarian who can't even light the stove. The way the others in the kitchen stared at me, gods, I've never felt so embarrassed. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been told the tales, but it seems like is really different within the dome. My wife and children, I was thinking I'd have them join me once things had settled, but at this rate... I say you send for them. They're your family, and they're mine too. I'll do whatever is necessary to make it work. I'm not gonna do Wukulamat's accent. I don't even know. I assume it's like a Mexican-Spanish accent, but I can't even do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try. I didn't mean to overhear, but it seems you're having trouble readjusting to life in Tuliolo. Wow, Wukulamat. To aid folk like yourself, we've established a support group at the Wing of Reflection. There, you can learn the skills you need to live outside the dome. It isn't easy being back, I know, but I'm hopeful that they can make things easier. That's exactly what I need. I'll seek this group out, and I'll bring my family with me. Thank you. Hi, Wolflema. Oh, look who it is. I was just about to go and find you, Tepid. You don't mind the company, I hope? I could use a bite to my... I could use what? I could use a bite to eat myself. The tacos here never disappoint. So, what have you been up to lately? I suppose this is the most accurate. I've been catching up on sleep. Oh, the 6-month sleep that Tepid Brisket had. Given everything we've been through, I don't blame you, but once you've had your fill, I'm sure you'll be itching to get back into the thick of things. Oh, I sure hope so. As for myself, I'm being kept busy with duties at the palace, but whenever I find a moment, I like to walk the streets and talk to people. That way I can... that way I can better understand the problems they have. Share them with Kona to figure out problems. Figure out solutions. Do not figure out problems. Do not add more problems to these poor people's lives. Yes, have solutions. Have solutions. Solution 9. I'm kidding. I was on one such walk just now, and as I mentioned, I was hoping to find you. Kona and I have something we want to discuss with you as Dawn servants. Oh, as Dawn servants, you have time to come up to the palace? No. And then I walked away. Great, I'll go on ahead. Please come and join us once you finish here. It's been so long since I've played the game, I don't know if I remember my rotation. Just like a sudden thought in my head. Like, do I remember how to play Dragoon? I didn't even play Dragoon for very long. I started in 7.0. So, I don't know if I remember how to play Dragoon. I still remember how to play Monk, but Monk is Monk right now. Ooh. It's... I think I remember. It'll probably come back to me once I start punching something, hitting something with my stick. Oops. I used to be so slick with that, man. Not anymore. Not anymore. My spearing days are over, I suppose. Klamat. Seems Kona's gone somewhere. Sorry. Mistress... Mistress Tepid, it's always an honor. Oh god, I'm not gonna do that voice. No, you know what? This is a zero effort stream. I'm not gonna do that. Valkona has stepped away to head 10. Oh wow, your voice is so much better. Must have just coughed up a hairball, eh? Valkona has stepped away to attend to a pressing matter. He should join you within before long. He should join you within before long. Is that proper? Is that proper grammar? I don't even know. It doesn't sound right. The boys! Oh, you're all here too? Oh, yeah. The Alcona summoned us, though, if truth be told, Alphino and I have been seeing him quite regularly of late. He asked us to share our knowledge of Hannish culture, you see, in hopes of further strengthening your alliance. We were of course happy to oblige him. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Kryl and I were likewise summoned. Otherwise, we've been carrying on with our work, compiling information on the Golden City. My grandfather embarked on his investigation 20 years ago. With our report, we shall finish what he started. Lest you wonder, Thancred and Urianger have left to resume their tour of Tyrol. And your Stola? Oh, there we go. Stola, meanwhile, is back to researching cross-rift travel. She was here just a few days ago to get Kona's permission to investigate living memory. By the way, she mentioned wanting to take a look at the key in your keeping at some point, the one with the fucking Azim symbol. Oh, that playful smirk, Alize. If the look she had in her eyes was any indication, I suggest you brace yourself when she comes calling. You're like to be stuck with her for a while. Ooh, Ishtola. I was gonna say Ishtola expansion pack. Ishtola patch quest. As for Estinian, we know neither where he is nor what he is doing. Some things never change. Some things never change indeed. Boomst? Ah, Kona. My apologies for the delay. Think nothing of it. We took advantage of the time to catch up. So, what can we do for you? Hopefully present company is enough for whatever it is you need. The matter for which I have summoned you pertains to Alexandria. A state funeral will soon be held in Solution 9 to mourn the passing of Queen Sphene. King Kalulja and his administration have invited us to attend. Who is the regent again? I don't remember who the regent is. Is it... Who the fuck is a regent? Is it? It's not Kona, is it? The regent is... The regent of... I don't remember. While certain issues remain unresolved between our nations, such as the treatment of Yasulani, I see no reason not to attend. Oh, is it? Erinville? That'd be a very strange region. I don't think it's Erinville. For generations, the Alexandrians lived without even the awareness of death. I wouldn't have expected them to have funeral rites still. Apparently, the members of Oblivion unearthed records of ceremonies that were conducted in Alexandria of old. It was they who put forth the proposal and that the queen thus be thus honored. Leave it to that lot to think of such things. People of Alexandria were not... People of Alexandria no longer forget the departed. They're being confronted with the idea of death for the first time. I suspect our friends wanted to do something for them. Though Sphene was but a simulacrum, she was nonetheless a pillar for her people. The pain of her passing must run deep. Indeed, a funeral will give Alexandrians a chance to come together to express their grief, that they might overcome it. I wasn't sure at first, but I've decided to go. Not only to be there for Galulja, but to put this chapter behind us. That I requested your presence was none other than to see if you wished to attend a funeral. You knew Sven as well, after all. Sometimes I wonder if there wasn't another way. You and me both, but we made our choices and are responsible for what comes of them. As vow, I'll attend the funeral in an official capacity. I owe it to the Alexandrian people to bear witness to their grief. I'd like it if you could be there to watch over everything, like you did all through the rite of succession. I feel the rest of us should go too. Regardless of the reason, the fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. Let me try that again. The fact remains that we deprived Alexandria of a beloved ruler. It's only right that we remember who Sven was, to our people and to others. So let us stand with you. And it's decided. Let's head to Solution 9 and look for Gluja in the back room. The back rooms. Sus. Crossroads. I'm still not entirely convinced that Sven isn't an Ascian, by the way. Or ancient, I should say. Though I too would ideally attend the funeral given the circumstances, I think it's best that Lamartine represents us. Besides, I need to be on hand to oversee the city's repairs, which is taking longer than expected. When that work is complete, we will finally look into installing new thrones. But to have Father's throne here, still, it makes me feel he is still close by. I'm quite happy with it. I'm quite happy for it to remain for a while. It's massive, dude. No, you can't sit on it? Okay, you know what? Maybe, yeah, I shouldn't disrespect him in such a way. Did my camera? Yeah, it did. So I don't know if it's the camera dying or if it's the program dying. I'm just gonna... Because usually I unplug it and restart the program, but let me just restart the program this time. Just restart the program. Nothing else. Let's see. Vibe to the fucking beat. BC face. Oops. No. So the answer is I must restart my... I kind of fucking hate this thing. I think I've talked about it before, but it's such a piece of shit. It's such an utter piece of garbage shit ass motherfucking webcam. Where am I going? Where's the back room? Neon Stein? Oh, I can't... Stupid, I'm stupid. I don't remember how to play the game anymore. Let me just do pop and plug this motherfucker back in. Plug this motherfucker back in. Is it? Or yeah, it's working. Okie dokie. The back rooms. This is not the door, is it? It's this door. Is every time I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, it's over here. No, it's not. It's this fucking door because it's in the back. It's the back room. Tassos. I should grind for the Vanguard gear at some point. That shit looks so good. Chill, Charlie. Oh wait, I want to do Galulja's voice. It'll be funny if it's the only voice you do. Ah, you came for the funeral! I don't even remember if he has an accent. Of course, I'm the one who will officially take part. Oh, I'm the only one who will officially take part though. The others will watch over the proceedings. So, how have you been? It's been a while since my last visit. I'm good. Sheila's always teaching new things. This is his voice, right? I'm not making things up in my head. This is what he sounds like. Recently, I've learned about Everkeep's systems and the mechanical soldiers. It's knowledge I'll need to use to it's knowledge I'll need to oh my god. It's knowledge I'll need to use my what? It's knowledge I'll need to It's knowledge I'll need to use my authority properly. Oh, I'm so cooked, man. Studious as always, I see. By way of a treat, I've brought you gâteau chocolat. It's a kind of cake. I think you'll like it. Thank you, Lamachi, and thank you for coming. I've never been to a funeral before, so I feel less nervous having you here. Out of curiosity, what's the custom in Alexandria? In our world, it's common to offer flowers to the departed. It's much the same here, according to the records. Flowers will be distributed to all attendees. Considering that all worlds used to be one, the practice of offering flowers may well share the same ancient origin. Fascinating, wouldn't you say? Nah, not fascinating whatsoever. Fucking stupid, Kryl. This is 680 food? Does it sell for more than 500? I'm gonna say yes, it probably does sell for more than 500 still. Probably this one. Direct hit determination. Gulul Jaja has been added to the fucking thing. Papa always said he didn't want a somber funeral, so we celebrated his life together with our victory. I'm sure he would have loved it. I like to think he was watching us from the world beyond, filling his cup every time we filled ours. While we proposed the funeral, the royal administration took on the brunt of the planning. One of their number can better explain what the ceremony will entail. For the people to take it on themselves, organize and hold the funeral, it speaks to their enduring love for Sphene. From a group that plotted to undermine a tyrant king from the shadows to one that aids their fellow citizens in the open, Oblivion has come a long way. It's a relief to see that Galulja is doing well. He's been through too much for one so young. Did I talk to Elf now? Although I've been in the back room before, there was no time to see the sights. I should like to take a closer look at the equipment. Okay, and definitely not Grenol. Okay. Genolt. I think that's still the same dialogue as 7.0. Alexandria warns. The flowers are being handed out at Praxis Park. I'm thinking of heading over there right now. We'll join you. That's a man I'd like to speak with. There's a man I'd like to speak with. Gosan. He was apparently Sphene's aide, and the one who sent us the invitation. Come on, let's go. God, every time I hear the trumpets, of the quest accepted sound. It reminds me that despite not liking Dawn Trail's narrative the most, it's still solid. It's still solid. I'm not just saying like gameplay and stuff like that. Like, I think the living memory part is my favorite zone in the entire game. So, Gululja. Here he is, Go-san. All correspondence was being handled by the Wing of Reflection, but this is my first time speaking with Go-san. Probably Gossen, huh? Probably Gossen. Judging from all the activity, I presume the funeral will be held here. While it appears souls are still being issued, supply must be limited now that they're no longer being harvested. The grim faces in the queue tell the tale. It makes sense that Sphene had loyal servants, had loyal aides such as Gossen, given how much time she's dedicated to walking amongst her people. Uklamat's attendance will surely help strengthen relations between the two nations. I get the strong impression that both Tuliyollal and Alexandria wish to put this tragic past behind them. Okay, Gossen. I'm gonna move my mic a little further. There we go. Why, you're... I'm Val Uklamat of Tuliyollal. Thank you for extending us an invitation to Queen Sphene's funeral. We're honored, truly. I had seen you before from a distance. I don't know why I'm suddenly giving... Fuck it. We ball. I had seen you before from a distance, but never had the pleasure. I'm Gossen, former chief aide to the Queen. Since her passing, I've been responsible for administering affairs of state. Can we get our flowers here? Yes, Your Majesty. The flowers are being handed out at the counter yonder, alongside the regulators. What? We need to wear regulators for the funeral? Ah, rest assured, they are not a requirement. We're aware your people do not use them. You see, people in Alexandria are old. Oh, you see, people in the Alexandria of old wore tokens of mourning upon their persons when attending funerals. As such tokens were black, it was suggested that we might wear regulators painted the same color. We've yet to produce enough for everyone, but we're distributing them as we are able. I see. Yet, regulator or no, the important thing is that we remember Queen Sphene. Remember her and her kindness as you make an offering of your flower. I will. Proceedings will soon begin in this plaza. Please take your place once you have your flower. Sussy Baka? Oh my god. Okay, when they're all wearing like the same two outfits, it's really noticeable. It also like... Okay, no, there are 3 outfits? Okay, there are definitely more. I don't know why for that one like zooming shot, it seemed like there was a cluster of... Yeah, no, I mean the blue outfit is way more noticeable than everything else. It looks so weird. They're all firemen.
Although we are gathered here for the same reason,
He's British?
We hail from different lands.
Oops. He's fucking British? What do you mean he's fucking British?
Some were born and raised in the Alexandria of old, while others came to us from Tuliyollal.
Wait, were
It
people
was from this
in Alexandria
union of
British?
diverse peoples
I suppose.
that a new Alexandria
Oh yeah, I guess they
was
are.
born.
They're all like super RP.
The only home that our younger
Oops,
generation
I forgot about that.
knows. How did we overcome the barriers between us? What moved us to join hands in common purpose beneath crackling skies? You know the answer. We survived. We thrived because
What is
Queen
this symbol?
Fiend
I know this is
brought us
like
together.
the symbol of Alexandria. But again, I'm still sus of her. It does quite look like
Inspired and encouraged by
sigil.
her boundless kindness, we strove to be better
A sigil of the
for
14.
ourselves as well as those around us.
But I suppose we know all
And
of
in Her
the
Majesty's
sigils, so
absence,
except Basim.
there is a sadness beyond words. Yet we must. We will remember her. Remember all the good that she has done for us. So let us pray, as the people of the Old Kingdom once did, for the peaceful repose of the departed. And let us keep our beloved Queen forever in our hearts, that her memory might guide us unto the morrow. Would that I could find solace in my own words.
Is flower? No. Using a piss flower would be hard. I've never been to a funeral where you put flowers on the grave, or I guess no, you do put the flowers like on the grave and then you bury it, right? But I've never been to a funeral where you put a flower or a bunch of flowers. Like everyone puts one on the thing to memorialize. Granted, I've only been to 2 funerals. The closest thing I would say I've experienced to that would be going to a cenotaph on Remembrance Day, putting the poppy on the cenotaph. I guess that's kind of close. Not quite the same, obviously. It's not a funeral, but pretty close. Symbolic flower.
Was Queen Sphene taken to the cloud?
She must have been. To still remember her is strange, isn't it, darling?
Yeah, she's in the Apple iCloud now.
I miss her. She would always cheer me up when I was down. But even though I remember her, I'll never see her again. That doesn't make sense.
Well, too bad, bud.
It seems that's what it means to die, I'm afraid.
But what will happen to us? Are we just going to be sad forever?
Sometimes. You'll be sad sometimes forever.
What will happen indeed? Everything that we have, we owe to Queen Sphene. How are we to go on without her?
I still remember Her Majesty so clearly. If only I didn't. I might feel better about the future of our realm.
Perhaps we should...
No, you should not be watching this. This is a forbidden stream for you. No, no, you're in fucking Shadowbringers. What are you talking about? No, you can't watch this stream.
Staying here in uncertainty.
You have like no... This is like the most spoilery... Goodbye, nice guy.
In times like these, I take comfort in the beliefs of a Turali people called the Yokui.
You have like no context for what's going on, but I am doing main story quest. I'm doing
So
MSQ.
long as we're remembered, we never truly die. It could be the same for Queen Sphene, you know? If you keep her alive in your hearts, she'll always be with you.
But we still won't be able to see her, right? I don't want to think about that. I wish I could just forget instead of having to feel like this.
You're waiting for frontline reset.
I didn't mean to impose. Please, mourn your
Oh,
queen
oh,
however you
GFL2,
see fit.
like girls frontline reset. I thought you meant frontlines in Final Fantasy. I'm like, you know, frontlines resets at like 9, right?
As expected, they struggle to come to terms with their loss. I hope
That
they can
reminds me,
find
I
a
should
way
do my
to move
GFL2.
forward.
Dailies, whatever.
It's not only
fine.
grief that weighs
I'll
on
do it
them,
later.
but worry for the future. Bereft of their queen, how will they proceed?
True. But with that at least, we're not powerless to help. What is it, Guloja?
I was wondering, is it better to remember or forget someone?
Yep, have a
when
good
they're
night.
dead?
See ya.
I remember my father, and every time I think of him, it hurts. It's the same with Queen Sphene. Knowing that she's gone makes me feel sad.
Will you catch up before the concert? I don't even know. I don't.
But it's
You
different
probably
with
will.
my mother. I never knew her, so I don't feel as bad.
Okay, so his mom is dead.
I want to remember my father,
Good to know.
but maybe I'd be better off forgetting him.
Your dad was a cunt.
Guloja.
Why don't we continue this somewhere else?
Why are you zooming in on the regulator? This is so ominous. Okay, cool. Oops. Seeing that child reminded me of myself, of how hard it was for me to accept that grandfather was gone. But that sadness is what gave me strength. Gave me the strength to come this far, and I would never choose to forget it. Never. I hope the altar can provide comfort I hope the altar can provide comfort to those who need it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. Simply leaving Alexandria won't solve all their problems, I fear. The problem runs deeper than that. This seems like a good place to continue our conversation. Hey, Glulcha, do you... Oh, fuck. You really know nothing about your mother? Fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. No, God. She'll search a system for information on residents, but the only Mulja she found listed were my father and me. Is this really gonna be a clone situation? I was thinking that when I did 7.0. But, okay. I do not believe that Sphene is his mom, by the way. I saw some theories about that when 7.0 came out. No. How does that even work, bro? She was a fucking robot. She was an AI. Even if she died and was erased from people's memories, she should have been there. She wasn't. Well, that you're here means that she was here too, inside the dome. There can't be any other way about it. Unless... do you want to know about your mother? I think so. Even if it makes me sad, I want to know her. I want to try looking again, and if I don't find anything this time, I'll give up. I see. Well, if that's what you want. Then I'll help you. I'd like to help as well, and I believe I speak for the others as well. But I can't bother you with this. You already came for the funeral. We came here not only for the funeral, but to see whether all was well in Alexandria. We're not about to leave just yet. Besides, in seeking to learn about your mother, we're bound to learn about your father as well. By retracing the steps of this man who kept his own counsel, we may gain knowledge that can serve the people of Alexandria. Alright, thank you everyone. We might learn more about my father too. Hadn't thought of that. If this is what Gululja wants, then I'll help him however I can. After all, we're family. I understand all too well Gululja's desire. For the longest time, I found my own father's actions inexplicable. If no records remain of Gululja's mother, then where do we begin our search? I can very much relate to his feelings. I pray Gululja finds what he seeks. Assuming neither memories nor records of Gululja's mother remain, we must cast as wide a net as possible. I suggest we split into groups. Tepid, if you could make inquiries outside the outskirts. If you could make inquiries outside the If you could make inquiries outside in the outskirts, the rest of us will do the same in Solution 9. Let's go to... Where are we going? Where do you want me to go? Yeah, okay, just straight up the outskirts. Got it. Oh, I forgot I changed my chocobos. Honestly, I'm not vibing with it. I think I've had it for a little bit. I don't know how long I've had it like this, but I'm not vibing with it. This ain't it. This ain't it. Now, what is it? Companion. Appearance. The felicitous barding. Diamond barding. Okay, I liked diamond barding. I think I want to base it off diamond barding. Where is... I do like this one. I was using this one before. This is the diamond one. I don't like the diamond one. Ixion kind of... Oh, Ixion kind of works. Kind of works. Yojimbo? No. Tanya, not really. I admit I do like this one. Felicitous. Gambler. White mage kind of works. Do I have... Where's the Queen? Queen's Guard. Oh no, Queen's Guard doesn't look. Bosnian? I was using this one for a while. I don't... The one I used the longest was the... Wait, this one's kind of funny. I like this one. Hold on. The one I used for the longest time was the... the Queen's Guard one. Queen's Guard was a really good one. I like that one a lot. But I have an idea for samurai barding. Yes. What is Yojimbo's? Oh, okay, it's that hat. What does the samurai one look like? The wolf barding is not. Ingen barding? Milady? What is the samurai barding? Oh, it's this one. Barding of light. Gambler barding. I like the gambler barding. I was using the gambler barding. But... Hi, sweaty. Sweaty Spade. Goodbye, sweaty Swerve. Guardian. Wolf barding. Isle Pioneers. Felicitous barding. Wayfarers barding. What? Ooh, wait. Hold on. Am I cooking? I'm not cooking. No, this is not cooking anything. This is awful. No, I'm not cooking here. I'm not cooking. But no, I'm cooking. Wait, this is hilarious. This is awful. I hate it. No, wait, this is amazing. No, this is it. All right. Yep. Nope. Yep. This is my chocobo. This is it. Oops. This is it. Okay. Wait, who am I talking to? Just random NPCs? Yes. Chachi Shatona. Imamulja woman. Their people have never been a common sight around here. Why, the last time I saw him would have been before the dome came down over our heads. She was among the entourage of Guard that was dispatched here. I assume they all returned to Tuliolal after their mission. But if any remained, I suppose they could have been trapped here trapped in here with the rest of us. Okay. Sorry, I've never heard of a Mamulja woman living in these parts, much less one connected to Zeralja. You might have better luck talking to the people over in Tonawalton. Over at Tonawalton. Oh my god. I'm so bad at pronouncing these names. You might have better luck talking to the people over at a Tonawalton settlement to the north of Everkeep, in a place called Uwea. I used to be able to say this perfectly. Uweawata. The resilient son won their loyalty when he saved them from some crisis or another, or so the story goes. If I remember correctly, their chief's name was Kaneloka. Okay. Let's try to find this third person here. Where are you? You. Who are you? Bitch. This motherfucker. Are you inside? Nope. No, definitely not here. Out of the bounds of the circle. Where is this fucko? I genuinely hate it when the game has these fucking circles. Go find the NPC. No, just show me the fucking pit. Just tell me where they are. You're looking for a Mamulja woman? Oh, Gululja's mother. I'm afraid I can't help you there. I know only a little bit about Zeralja, and then only what my father told me. He said that before the dome cut us off from the outside world, a Tural Vidral had appeared and was terrorizing the region. In response, Zeralja assembled a party of warriors, and with them confronted it and felled the beast. It was interesting to hear of the king's feat in the past. Good to know. Where are back to the back room? The back room. Neon sign. Tassos? Yep. I'm going back there. Okay, time to talk to everyone. Alphino? While I failed to learn anything directly related to Gululja's mother, I did find information which may shed some light upon Zeralja. Tamachi didn't seem to have much luck. How did you fare? I'm sorry, I couldn't find out anything useful. None of the people I questioned had even heard of a Mamulja woman before. Solution 9 is vast indeed, even with the teleporters. We could cover but a small portion of it. Zeralja rarely made public appearances, so the people had no idea how he spent most of his time. Goonin! Yet I believe therein lies the key to the answers we seek. Ah, you're back too. I told Shale all about your search. Shale? Gululja has told me all. We've previously tried to track down records of this mother, but nothing came up. With everyone's help, hopefully we can get somewhere this time. So you spoke with quite a few different people as well. Let's combine all our findings and see what conclusions we may draw. So Zeralja brought a retinue of Landsguard to Yasulani, among whom was a female Mamulja. His mission was to rid the region of a Tural Vidral, and I believe it's safe to say that was the crisis in Yaweyawata he resolved. If some of his troops stuck around for a time, perhaps to assist the villagers with recovery efforts, then they could have indeed gotten trapped in the dome. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yaweyawata. I'll get back to being fluent with that word eventually. We also heard stories about the settlement in Yaweyawata. People lived there until nearly a decade ago, and Zeralja made regular visits. If he required secrecy, a location home to his most loyal followers would be ideal, and if this Mamulja woman had remained there, they would have had occasion to come in contact. I see, booty calls, yeah. Makes sense. I see, but what could Zeralja have been doing in that village? Fucking! What do you mean, what could he have been doing? They were fucking! They were sexing. I think we can answer that question. See, Kryl gets it. Everyone's just looking at Kryl like, you don't fucking know? What do you mean? Kryl's... I don't, it's not like everyone here's a test tube, baby. Everyone's fucking here. Everyone's fucking. You all got parents? They get nasty. In order to retrace Zeralda's steps, Raha and I spoke with the researcher who worked in orogenics. He said that approximately 20 years ago, a number of his colleagues were transferred to a research facility outside Everkeep for the King's direct order. This is the first time I've heard of such a facility. Only Vanguard was believed to have been under the King's jurisdiction. It was apparently being used to develop a new kind of weapon, and I'm afraid that was all we could learn. It's plenty to go on. Even if the work there was classified, any materials and equipment needed would have been manufactured within Everkeep. So if we look into transportation records, there it is. The routes are full of detours and attempts at confiscation, but large deliveries were being made to Ueawata, far too large for a mere village. There hasn't been any activity for years, though. It's likely the facility has been decommissioned. This is the dungeon, isn't it? This is the dungeon. Do you think that's where my mother was? Oh, was. Yes. Was probably. Yeah, is probably not. Oh, right, no, she's probably dead, huh? I guess we don't know if she's dead. We can't say for certain just yet, but I reckon there's a good chance. This is amazing. Even though no one remembers her, you managed to figure all this out. Each piece of the puzzle may reveal little on its own, but when we put several together, a picture begins to form. And even should memories fade, footprints remain to mark the path of those who walked before. A lesson I learned in another life. So we'll be investigating this secret facility in Ueawata then. And this time, I want you to come along, Gluda. Yippee! Ueawata is on the other side of the lake. I said it properly! To get there, you'll need to take a hover cargo from the drift downs. Alright, thank you, Shale. Oops. Where is this? Drift Downs? Drift Downs? I hardly... No downs. That doesn't work. That doesn't work at all. Is this the best? What the fuck? Was that there? Wait. That wasn't always there, was it? Hold on. Anyway. Let's go here. Probably would have been faster to just teleport over to the other place and then fly over, but whatever. Whatever. One of these days. Let's go on Astro for a second. And let me just discover this place. Dungan. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what this is. Oh, this is Stone Skies. Stone. Yeah. Let's go back on Dragooner. While the researcher we spoke with remembered that he had colleagues, he couldn't recall details about any specific individuals, not their names nor what they were like. Someone would have noticed if Zeralda traveled from the Drift Downs. I expect he utilized a flying vehicle. We've seen how much has changed for the part of Yasulani that's on this side of the dome. I wonder what it's like on the other side. The settlement in the outskirts that was originally Tanawalton as well. Yes? I wonder if Ueawata is similar to it. Weapons developed in secret with the aid of devoted followers. Nothing good will have come of this. Ugh. I remain nearby after dropping you off. Just let me know when you're ready to head back. Okay, Gulurja, let's go. Let's fucking go. So the hover cargo will take us across the lake. I've never been over there before. It's still inside the dome, so I don't expect it'll be too different from here. We'll likely encounter dangerous beasts, so the rest of us will go on first. We follow when it's safe to do so, alright? Alright, be careful everyone. Yippee! Ueawata Field Station. Okie dokie. Let's talk to people. Don't worry about me, I'm good at hiding from beasts. Small talk. If the facility... Oh. Wait, no, that was different. If the facility was used to research new weaponry, then it will have had tight security, even if it has been closed down. Let's proceed with caution. I can't help but be reminded of our foray into orogenics, and of Kafkiwa. I promised to look after Galulja, but I've spent hardly any time with him. I'm gonna make up for that. While I alone haven't seen much of the dome, I'm no stranger to braving the unknown. I will not slow us down. Yes, you will, Alpha. Yes, you will. We've seen the havoc that We've seen the havoc that Valley Garmanda wreaked on Urkopacha. I wonder what this other Tural Vidral might have left in its wake. Oh, that's probably the trial, isn't it? Probably the trial. That's 7.1. Form. So I want to let's take.
I stand ever ready. 'Twould be a pleasure as always. I stand ever ready.
Wait. I got it now. There's like a delay on clicking it now. But we support. Where is it? Where is it? Thesis.
Come.
Yeah! No, it's still there. Okay.
Come, let us be off.
I guess the delay was what allowed it always become. Be right back. Gonna take my dog out. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, my dog's been having... sorry. Dog's been having a lot of stomach troubles, so I just went out for a walk. How long did that take? That was a long walk. Like half an hour? Oh jeez. Yeah. Taking it to the vet tomorrow, so hopefully they can get that all good. Been feeling miserable though. What guy? I realized that I didn't have the music on this entire time, so you've just been sitting in silence, but whatever. You are second priority to my dog. Okay. Okay. Let's join. Let's do this. And I don't want Alphino, I want
ever ready.
Raha. Let's yeah, let's just do this. It's DPS. I think how it works is that if you do a lot of damage, they compensate anyway by dealing less damage, but yeah, I don't know if that's actually true. I think it is. Water. Let's go. My father must have come here for a reason. Yippee!
Hold on.
Oh, fucking Battle Litany! I forgot to hit Battle Litany. I'll be targeting that other guy. This guy. Not anything else. Is this AoE? It is, okay. Actually didn't remember if it was for a second or not. Couldn't remember. I don't remember if it was or not. Oh right, I should be saving those. I forgot. Should I? No, I shouldn't. This is the one that isn't AoE. Yeah, right. What's it called? High jump and whatever the variation of high jump. I forgot to pull more. Whatever. These beasts have been electrified. Okay, I'll just pull these guys. And this is the full pull. Okay. Full Clement.
Hold on.
Oops. I should have pressed Whirlwind, Wormwind first. Oops, that's the wrong button. There we go. Accidentally tapped out. It's my GCD, is it proper? It is, okay. Cool. Wasn't sure if it was proper or not. Would have been fucked up if it wasn't. Ah, well. Probably should have saved it for the boss. Whatever. Can I make it in time? I can. That's the wrong one. I'm not a tank. I'm not a fucking tank. This is probably fucking, yeah. It's probably just the... Okay. Gore is probably just... Caber toss. He's probably gonna go straight line. Oh, no, it's not. Ah, it's baited, I think. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. Kind of rusty, don't worry. It's fine, everything's fine. I'm like looking at my hotbar. I shouldn't be looking at my hotbar. It's embarrassing. Sure is trying some. Okay, that's a.
Allow me.
Oh, I could have collab that. Collab? That's not good. Could have fucking... You know what I mean. Caber toss again. Is it going to be any different? Doubt it. It's a dungeon boss. Okay. Oh, is this a big fuck off AoE? Yeah. Did I clip that? I don't know if I clipped that or not. Here we go. Oh, dead. Really? Really? No fucking gear? I wanted to see what the glam looked like. Research note. Well, we can figure out what the secret purpose is now. What the secret purpose is now. While His Majesty Zeralja is not the first to conceive of transferring a beast's soul into a person's body, his safety and ethical concerns have ensured no earnest efforts have been made to date. Yet our king believes that there's no greater evil than to hinder the potential of man, and so he has ordered us to make this conception a reality. It would bolster our military might and break through into the outside world. If our research will further this ambition, then perhaps it is worth pursuing. What in the flying fuck are these dogs? I will pull more. Jesus Christ, what was going on? I guess biological research, but these are zombies, right? Yeah, they sure are, buddy. Sure are. Ah, they're moving. Again, should have been holding that. Never mind, should not have been holding that. Probably get closer for the autos. Should have held that one, yeah, for sure. I should have pressed that. I was debating whether or not I should press that, and I should not have. I also should not have pressed that. Okay, so our bodies are fragile vessels. Although the infusion of one person's soul confers strength and vitality, the soul of a beast yields mixed results. Even when stripped of memories, a feral soul can induce psychological instability in the subject. I suspect this is because primal instincts remain. And while a certain amount of bestial ferocity expected, and I dare say welcomed, too many such souls can lead to physical mutations. For now, our objective shall be to determine the threshold beyond which a body is at risk of uncontrolled mutation. Oops. Let's keep going. Coffer. Ugh, the right side. Ah! I'll read this later. Big boy. Ooh, lots of boys. Okay, right, so the rate of transfiguration may be dictated by the potency of the soul consumed. We've experimented with beings of great power. Mutations were observed after the transfusion of merely a single soul. No better than this was this phenomenon illustrated than with poor Atticus. His body was altered irreparably, and he lost all capacity for rational thought. While the primary objective of this research was to utilize the soul of Tyrell Vidral, the struggle. Oh, I struggle to see a path forward. An alternative approach must be considered. This one says, the source of our failures thus far has been the inability of our bodies to contain feral souls. What if we were to reverse the process? By purging a beast of its memories and infusing it with a man's soul, one still possessed of its own memories, we stand to gain absolute control over a vessel of great power. My subordinate, who first proposed this brilliant hypothesis, will have the honor of being the first one to transcend our meager limits. I must prepare his soul for extraction at once. Overseer Kanaloka. What in the hell? A jar for a head, or is that... Oh no, it's like a mask, like a gas mask kind of thing? Okay. Oops, 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 oops. Fucked up there, majorly fucked up. It's fine. Oops. Was I overlapping with someone there? I was not paying attention. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Versus probably a... I forgot to buff. Oh, I love this shit. What? Did I? Oh my god, I was not. I wasn't. First of all, I was not paying attention to my rotation, and second of all, I wasn't paying attention to the fucking AoEs going off. I'm so fucking bad at this game, man. That was embarrassing. Okay. Save here. Save here. Did I? I think I did. Ah, shit. Oh, there were only 3 there. Okay. So I did overlap with... fuck! I did overlap with Clemad that first time. I just was out. Seas. I'll be honest, I thought that I was in the clear there. Am I gonna die? Ooh, nope. Just got the damage down, you know. Classic mentor crown. Not that I'm a mentor anymore because I haven't fucking leveled my classes and done shit. I shouldn't have pressed that. I also pressed it like wrong as fuck. Ooh, wait. Is this a reskin? I can't tell. Oh, I don't remember if it is. Could be. This way? Oh. Kind of doesn't look like it. I don't remember. I don't think it is. The storm is a portal storm. Oh, wait. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, am I gonna die? Always be casting. I'm not doing that. I'm not rolling my GCDs. Oh my god. I've gotten worse than I thought.
Now I'll show you.
If anything, I was always proud of my uptime. But this is just pitiful, man. Hello? I pressed the right button, I swear. I swear.
Back off.
Try this!
Here we are. Don't rush ahead. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let me rush ahead. Aye. Yeah.
Now I'll show you.
Hit this button. Hit the Whopper button. You know, maybe it wasn't a good idea to press a 2-minute button when I think about it. Oh well. I wonder what this boss is gonna be. I have no clue. Are we fighting the storm? It'd be real. Oh, it's a dragon? Like an Avis? Oh, what the fuck? It's a rabbit! Lunipiatti. Okay. Where are you? Here? No, that's right. Surely there will be something in this coffer. Fuck you. Do I want to wait 48 seconds? Sorry, 38 seconds? Wait for the 30. That's at least lined up with a 30-second. I don't think anything is a 30-second, but... Oh shit. Did a fucking proto carbuncle. Oh, okay. It's not what I expected. Sure, that works. I see. I see, I see. Oops, about to press that button. Oh shit. I see. Okay. So that's what the red means. Surprised I'm alive. Won't be for long. No, I will. I will. Okay. Came after the attack. That makes sense. Center carve, so don't be in here. Is this the arena now? The arena now a fucking ring? That's kind of cool, I admit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, but you have the fucking thing. Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! I hate... Oh. This is why you should not be playing on, this is why you do not play on standard movement. This is why you play on legacy movement. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Standard movement moment. Oh my god. Okay. Whatever. I'm a goddamn casual, man. Leopard loaf.
Just the beginning.
Ooh, you're doing this first now? Wait. Oh no, it was like this before. Oh, I just wasn't paying attention the first time, I think. That's what it was. I just wasn't paying attention the first time. Okay. I think this is safe here. Nope, that was the wrong fucking skill debuff. Really? Got hit there? Okay. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive somehow. That was, I should not have lived that. That was a stupid mistake. Can I max melee this? No. Okay. Okay. Let's do one more. What the shit? Was it doing this the last time? I just wasn't paying attention? Probably. Oh, fuck you. Snapper. Oh my god, he's pro Carby for real, for real. Fuck you. Oh, this is... Ah! Wasn't, Am I gonna die here? No. Oh, I should probably, limit break. That'd be a good idea. Ooh, I saw that card drop. Yippee! I love triple triad cards. Don't need to do the stupid dungeon. Nah, it was a good dungeon. Ow. It was a good dungeon. It was actually an easy dungeon, too. Actually. The bosses weren't too hard. I say as I died to 2 bosses. What? Why do I have this? Get the fuck out of here. It's 705. Okay. Ooh. Wait, that looks cool. Oh, is this a retexture? That's really pretty though. I like that a lot. Is this a retext? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. It's pretty. I like that a lot. A lot. I don't know if I'll use it ever, but I'll keep it.
For all the talk of my brother felling this beast, he only imprisoned it, like Vali Armanda.
From what I could tell, they sought to transfer people's souls and memories into bestial vessels at that facility. The Tural Vidral explains the need for a remote location. It was doubtless their prime subject.
Is there
Though
gonna
I
be a
expect
trial?
Zoralja did not foresee the opportunities it presented when he imprisoned the creature.
If there is no trial, then I might just finish the patch. If there is a trial, then I'm gonna stop before that, right before that. Ooh.
And so, in order to prevent the breakdown of the individual, I instead seek to transfer their soul into the body of the
How dare this
beast.
man have the same color scheme of hair as me?
This would allow one to wield the power of a
Oh, I'm gonna
true
eat my
Vidra.
cookies. Not my wafer cookies.
In theory, our initial experiments will involve lesser creatures. But in time, I am confident we will be able to bring even the mightiest under our control.
What flavor
And
is this?
what becomes
Coconut.
of those who offer their souls?
As they won't be able to return to their original forms, we must consider them lost. But the sacrifice will be worthwhile, for the army you stand to gain will far surpass any composed of mechanical soldiers.
Very well. Recruit volunteers and begin at once.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return to the observatory and see to the necessary preparations.
What hairstyle is that? Ulul Mama?
So, you've given him permission.
Teshalja, you will assist Kaniloka.
Hairstyle
As
job.
one of the Land's Guard's finest chirurgeons, your knowledge may be of use in his experiments.
Chirurgeon,
You
okay.
will also watch him closely. In what you learn, you will report to me.
Med school Lucy?
You object to his project? Or are you incapable of performing this duty?
No, Your Majesty. Whether we shelter within the dome or expand beyond it, we require great power. But with no one to rely upon, we must take that power for ourselves, even if the means are questionable. I will do as you command. But if Kaniloka's work bears fruit, I wish to beg a boon.
You want something
What
else to
do
bear
you
fruit?
desire?
Something that I had accepted I would never have in Tuliolal.
She wants
That I
that Zoc.
believed would forever be
Zoralja.
beyond me,
Oh.
and that it was foolish to covet. But here and now, it is close. So very, very close.
Okay, she's kind of sus, I'll be honest.
Perform your duty to my satisfaction, and anything you desire is yours. That which I seek does not lie within this dome. Here. I cannot
Zoralja
prove
reminds
the
me of
miracle.
Patrick Bateman. But in like the best and
What
worst
you
ways.
seek is at hand, and you may claim it.
Like
It
worst
has no value
in
to
being
me.
cringe, but also in being cringe, being funny, which is the best. Man just got his headphones in and bopping to the beat. Listen to what fucking Huey Lewis in the news.
Are you alright?
Teishelja. Could she be my mother?
Are you my Nama?
Like the people in the outskirts said, few Mamulja lived in Yasulani. I can't imagine many other Ubico women were trapped in the dome. That being the case, she could well be the one.
This observatory Kanaloka returned to, could it not be part of the research facility? We might learn something about Teishelja there.
Let me guess, Teishelja
That's where
turned
we're
into
going
like
next, then.
some monstrous abomination. Right? That's exactly the kind of thing this game would pull. Shares the same first 3 letters as Tesseline, right? That's the wrong button. Yeah, you want to look at my fucking HUDs? I finished my... Oh, no, I didn't finish my HUDs. Which ones am I missing? 1, 2... Oh, actually, I've only done a few. Okay. Now that the danger is behind us, it starts sinking in just how unsettling this place is. Hard to believe it used to be a village. That implies, sorry, that you should be able to peer into the Tyrell of Vidral's past. I wonder what that implies about the beast's consciousness while it was sealed away. Teishelja, you said her name was? Wonder what her story is. The villagers were likely monitoring the imprisoned Tyrell Vidral at Zeralja's behest, and at some point they became involved in the research of the souls. It seems this Kanaloka was in charge here. In your recounting, he was quite dedicated to Zeralja. I wish I could see into the past like you, then I could see people who are gone. Because there aren't many other Mamulja women here. For a long time, I couldn't even imagine what my mother looked like. When I visited Tuliolal and saw some, I was finally able to picture her in my mind. One day, I hope I can see what she actually looked like as well. Let's take... I'll be spell speed. Oops. Nothing changed, right? Yeah. Is it alright if I go around by myself now? Honestly, probably not. Probably still really dangerous. While we've discerned the purpose of the research conducted here, the traces of it that remain might afford us greater insight into what came of it. Let us take a look around for information as well as way to the upper level. What happened to all the people here? They all leave, or did we already miss them? Bro, they're dead. To think that people actually volunteered their souls for these experiments. Did I miss Clement in the back there? Oh, we did. Success was far from guaranteed, and even in the best case, they would cease to be men. Was her devotion to Zeralja so absolute? Or is she in here? Raha's here. I think I just missed Clement in the first room. Whatever. I'm not gonna go back here. If I really want to go and look it up, I'm gonna read what she says. Yeah, if I really want to read what she says, I can just go in the console games wiki or the Arlen tools. I wonder what Beck Lug would make of this research into transferring souls. Probably like heresy or something. I don't know. There they are. Didn't miss them. The researchers likely move between upper and lower floors. Perhaps we can find a key among their belongings. Clement? Fuck, I hate it when that happens. It makes me angry to think about what they did here. We won't open, and I don't think it'll yield to our shoulders either. We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way and find a key. Well, that would explain why these NPCs were placed here then. Always running ahead. R. Ahead does not start with A, does it? It does not start with H, does it? Ara. Arara? They're recruiting volunteers for a new experiment. I know I'm not as brave as the others, but they wouldn't laugh at me if I was stronger than them. This might be my chance. Oh dear. Still transferred a few days ago. I can write. Can write good? Yes. I am good. Very good. Oh dear. Getting hard to control strength. Today, bit off-hand of feeder. Cannot help it, so strong. Hungry, always hungry. Cannot control. Eat. I must eat. Am eater. Must eat. Supplies for the staff are neatly arranged within the cabinet. Among the various items is a manual outlining regulations and tranquilizing gas to be used in emergencies. You dig deeper and you find a verification key. Perhaps it can be used to open the iron gate. Sure hope so too. Secret, I'll follow yours. Please be yours. Fuck. No, wait. Ah, fuck, shit. It seems the key can be used to operate the lift as well. Up we go. So this is the observatory. I didn't expect it to be similar, but this is a far cry from the temple that held Valgamarna. All the machinery appears to still be in operation. I expect there are auxiliary systems in place to ensure that monitoring can continue even in emergencies. The warnings indicate various anomalies related to the seal's failure, most likely. Oh, related to the seal's failure, most likely. Where's my water? No, I'm out of water. Fuck, I'll get it later. For a blessing, we managed to fell the beast before it could cause harm. Right then, let's see if we can find some clues about Galulja's mom. Why do I say mom? Mom. Mother. I think I can use this terminal. Jill taught me how. Bro, you can't even reach most of the keys. There's so much data. I don't know what we should look at. Perhaps we can narrow down the search by inputting the name Teshalja. He's just hitting the keyboard. Little guy. Brought up a lot of results. They all say the same thing. That shoe is a bitch. Teshalja. Administrator of Experimental Treatments. Research logs. That sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah, sure. Definitely won't be traumatizing. Chances are the data is encrypted, and even if not, it will take considerable time to go through it all. Then let's take it with us to the back room and have Shield analyze it. Agreed. Alright, I'll transfer it to this storage device I brought. You brought a fucking USB stick? Why would you bring a flash drive? Okay. Sure. There, it's finished. Thank you so much for bringing me all the way here, everyone. You're happy, then so am I. Besides, I was able to learn more about my brother as well. It was a fruitful adventure for both of us. Thinking about how many tacos he can stuff in that big old mouth of his. I admit the Tyrell Vidral gave me a fright at first, but then I remembered who felled the mighty Valgamarna. I'll not soon forget our visit to that facility. It was a troubling reminder of the depravity that can arise from the belief that souls are simply a resource to be exploited. It seems safe to say my brother returned to Ueawata for the Tyrell Vidral. He wanted its power, no matter the cost. I'm glad we could find what we sought in that abandoned facility. Kilusa is really good at driving the hover cargo. I wonder if I can learn how to drive it too. And here we are. The authorities will doubtless wish to be informed about the facility and its contents. First things first, let's deliver this data to Shale. Okay, even if there isn't a trial, I might go to sleep. I don't know how much longer this patch is. I don't even know how long patches usually are now. I feel like patches generally aren't that long. Like, how long was, say, Post Endwalker, Void Theory, Search of, wait. I think this is the final quest there, right? Shroud Remnants is the name of the patch quest? Or patch? Really? I don't... Wait, was it really that long? Troya. Okay, yeah, no, Troya was this one, right? Void Theory? Might have been Void Theory or... regardless, that's like nine quests. How many quests have I done already? Post on trail. Post on trail. One, two. I've done 3? There's no way. I'm a third through? That's not right. Geode. Hi, Geode. You found information about Galulja's mom? Why did I say mom again? Why do I keep reading that as mom? Mother. You lot never cease to amaze. Having now spent some time in harsh environs, I feel I have a better understanding of how much a steadying presence Sphene was to her people. Galulja had no trouble keeping up during the outing. He really is his father's son. It was Shiel who gave me the storage device before we left. She said that we'd probably need it, and we did. Yay! Yay for Shiel! From what I can see, things haven't changed much since the funeral. People still are people are still listless like before. I've been thinking. That's all you do, Kryl. That's all you do. You just think. I've been thinking it may behoove us to learn how to use various devices found throughout Alexandria. Better late than never, after all. The data will be in good hands with Shale. Welcome back. Galulja has already given me the storage device. Seems to be a wealth of data, all of which is encrypted, so I'll need time to process everything. Oh, is this the end of the... No, it can't be. In that case, Alizé and I might take ourselves around the city and check on the people. Aye, their mood has us a bit worried. I don't know if there's anything we can do to help, but we'll see. Understood. I'll let you know as soon as I've finished up my work. Thank you. We'll see you again soon. Encrypting files isn't the hard part. It's when the number of digits in a password is unknown that the long nights begin. Alizé isn't wrong. The mood out there is still grim. Some of the Tirali remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system, but even their What? Remember a time before they were dependent on the Sol system. Is it supposed to be even they are unsettled? Even they are unsettled? I guess... what am I saying? There and they are the same fucking word. It's a contraction, dumbass. Oh my god. I think I just couldn't wrap my head around how you're supposed to say that. But I see now, I see. But even they're unsettled and wondering aloud if they'll have the chance to reunite with old friends and family before they pass on. Good reason too. The journey home won't be an easy one for those who've grown old. That's why it's mostly been younger folk who've been leaving for Tyrell, ones with no elders to care for. Word of that problem has reached us in Tuliolal. My brother is doing all he can to see that the Shaktiral Railroad Railroad restored to operation, so that people may come and go more freely. Fortunately, the tracks only go as far as the Vanguard, so traveling by foot will still be necessary. Even so, the railroad would make things slightly easier. Would make things a sight easier. How long before it's back in service? I couldn't say. When I left for this visit, Kona seemed reluctant to make promises. But while Shale's working on the data, we go and see the state of it for ourselves. To Shaloni Station then. What the fuck was that tone? To Shaloni Station then. I'll make sure to keep Kona informed. Let us know if there's good news concerning the railroad. We can disseminate it through our network and hopefully put some minds at ease. Say hello to Kona for me. Yeah. You'll have plenty of time while I work on this, trust me. I would be astonished if they were able to restore railroad service so quickly. The locomotive was nigh obliterated in its collision with the dome. And yeah, that was kind of the point, wasn't it? Raha and I will keep an eye on things here in your absence. Shishanowetzi. Nowetzi, I think. I think. Not Z. Shishanowetzi. Oklamat. I filled Conan in. He asked that we continue to support the Alexandrians as best we can. Well, it's you. Operation is still suspended, but we're trying to remain optimistic. It's good to see you looking well yourselves. Ika. Without resolve and tepid brisket to boot. What can I do you for? What can I do you for? We're hoping for some good news about the railroad. That there's an increasing number of people looking to return to Tyrol that can't make the journey on foot. I see. As it happens, the Vow Reason is also on his way here to take stock of the situation. And there he is. Speak of the devil. Ah, Scratch on his way. Oh! I like that fit. That's a good fit. Oh, did our little Bud finally outgrow his old clothes? Stop that. As you well know, my previous attire was that of a gleaner. I have chosen a different path. It was time for a change. You hear about the Railroad 2? Railroad 2? It was in part for my sake that the original Dawn Blazer was sacrificed. So I felt it was only right that I assist in its replacement. Like how he still has. I know it's like one asset, but he still has his cleaner. Speaking of which, let me start talking my southern accent now. I assume Lamachi has explained the growing urgency of the need. What have you to report? The new locomotive was on track for complete, but we're having difficulty pulling her into the station in a manner of speaking. You see, when we used the Dawn Blazer to get into the dome, urgency outweighed all other considerations, but now we're back to our original problem. How do we run the railroad without upsetting the inhabitants of Mewahetsoen? That is the Ronik. Though the Hetzaro that follow them are none too pleased about their Hetzo being spooked by the noise of the locomotive either. The solution I've devised to quieten the station. Oh my goodness! The solution I've devised to quieten the railroad should address that complaint. But a silent train presents a different danger. The Ronik will need to be deterred from wandering across the tracks. And I suppose we can't just blow the whistle at them, or they'll panic and be put off their grazing again. Weren't the railroads planned to avoid the Ronik's preferred grazing areas, though? It's odd that they're getting so close in the first place. The Ronik's grazing patterns have shifted since the tracks were laid. I'm not certain why, but I intend to ask the people of the Mewahetsoen, it's probably own, right? Mewahetsoen for their insight. As a major proponent of the railroad, I have a duty to assist in this matter, and I too would hear what the Hetzaro have to say about it. They are the ones most affected, after all. I believe it would be best to begin by consulting their leader, Watto. The rest of you can accompany us to the Hetzaro encampment, if you like. Oh my god, my reading is getting worse and worse and worse. It's only recently that the Ronik changed their grazing patterns. They didn't stray so close to the tracks before. For now, we'll continue work on the silent locomotive as planned. Here's hoping that whatever you come up with won't require a total overhaul. Is this why they killed all the bison in America? Because they were like, oh, they're crossing the tracks and we're running over them. I mean, okay. Cultural genocide aside. Is that the reason? Or I guess they were probably just in the way of farmland, huh? Or like they wanted farmland. That's Kona. Vow of reason, is it not? I can scarce believe it. As committed as the Hetzaru are to tradition, they are amenable to the unfamiliar, or so I am told. You think all this can be packed up in a moment's notice to follow wherever the Ronik lead? Our prior visit to the Hetzaru was also on railroad business. Pray they do not take us for train enthusiasts. What's wrong with being a train enthusiast? Aaronville. I'll resolve, I'll reason. I'll resolve, I'll reason. I bid you welcome to our camp. But what brings you all the way to Mewahetzone? Mewahetzone. I thank you for seeing us. Our visit concerns the matter of the Shaktiral Railroad. You too have noted the Ronik's unexpected change in behavior then. My son, Geppetto, has been looking into the matter. Geppetto? Normally we'd expect the Ronik to keep to their favored grounds nearby for a while, yet. And despite a thorough search, we haven't found anything wrong with the quantity or quality of the grazing in Kirayonan and Yautanane. Yet they refuse to keep to where they usually would, instead pushing westward toward the railroad. I certainly see no cause for this unseasonal migration. Nevertheless, should they continue to move west, we will follow. As any true Hetzaru would, I suppose. As you may have surmised, I am of Hetzaru descent. My parents traveled with the Ronik as well, though I myself have no memory of the experience. I was left behind as a babe, you see, during such a migration, one of many sacrifices necessitated by a nomadic lifestyle, I am forced to assume. I mean, I wouldn't say so. A chance encounter with a kind Pelu merchant was the only reason I survived. Taking pity on me, he taught me his trade and that I might fend for myself. I became a stallkeeper in Tuliolal's markets, and that is where the Dawn Servant found and adopted me. I had already been in the palace some time when Lamachi came to join us. Like me, she had been cast aside by her parents. I knew the pain of solitude, and wanted to spare her that suffering. As this tiny child's new brother, tiny child, I swore I would always be there for her. Truly, I have never heard of the Ronik choosing a path so arduous as to force such a terrible decision, nor of any Hetzaru willingly leaving their own flesh and blood behind. There must have been some exceptional circumstance. I cannot say. The idea of following in their footsteps that I might better make excuses for their actions never much appealed to me. Even if it might help you understand the Ronik's current behavior. Logic. Logic, this motherfucker. As is so often the case, you are correct. Hell yeah, I am. Though my discomfort with the Hetzaru way may arise from fear of reopening old wounds rather than blind fervor for innovation, it would nevertheless see me repeat past mistakes. And to refuse to learn one of our country's treasured traditions, would make me a poor Dawn Servant indeed. Please teach me the way of the Ronik and what they mean to you. Is it? I forgot if there was a trill for the is it Ronic? Or is it a flap Ronic? Or was it just Ronic? I don't remember. I need to hear it, man. I promise to listen with an open mind. We would be delighted. But in the meantime, your companions are welcome to look around. Will you learn of Hesaru culture with me? I should like to approach this with the fervent curiosity that you and my sister share. But it would be useful to know whether I am doing it correctly. And it's settled. You'll learn more about the Ronic, and we'll have a look around the plains, and perhaps in the process, we'll find the answers we seek. We seek. My knowledge of the culture that I was born into is from written accounts alone, and few of them at that. It will be a joy to share our traditions with the New Dawn servants, as we once did with Gulul Jaja. The quickest way to learn about our way of life is to do what we do. I hope you are not above manual labor. I am not the most experienced. I'm ashamed to admit it. I'm ashamed to admit. I shall put forth every effort. That's all we ask. Take these tools. Now, introduce yourself to anyone who looks busy and ask if you can help. They'll be happy to teach you what to do in exchange for a pair of hands to do it. Okay. Let us meet back here later. Share what we've learned. Truth be told, we don't get many visitors keen to learn about our way of life. Anyone around here will tell you whatever you want to know, and then some. They're yappers, I see. I think this is a good place to pause. Yeah, no, I can feel that I'm like too tired to read. It is, in fact, like almost 5. So I guess, okay, almost 5. It's 20 minutes to 5. That's plenty. I'm gonna. Oh no! You see that I have plugins. Oh dear. Who the fuck cares? Yeah. It's too late. I'm tired. Gotta take my dog to the vet tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have time to finish up MSQ before 7.2 drops. If not, then that's the way it goes. So you'll see me when you see me.